Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about my most luxurious fragrances. These are the most expensive perfumes in my collection, factoring in the volume of fragrance as well, taking that into consideration. I'm going to be linking discount sites, just any discount information that I know of down below in the description box for you guys, because 9 times out of 10, I am not paying retail price and I can find something at a discount. But before we get into the perfumes, I have another luxury item to chat about today. Not only do I have a love for perfumes, but a love for jewelry. So this portion of the video is kindly sponsored by idyl. I wear jewelry 24/7. You won't catch me without it. And so good quality jewelry is very important to me. I need it to last. I don't want anything to tarnish. And all of idyl's pieces are made with 14 karat solid gold. They use sustainable lab-grown diamonds and they're handmade in Belgium. So this is their Clio necklace. I love the trio of diamonds and the fine detailing surrounding them. This dangling piece with the 2 studs is the Apollo. And this piece at the bottom hugging my ear is Lucia. What's cool about this brand is that they do modular pieces. So with the earrings, for example, you start out with your studs and you can wear those alone. Of course, very beautiful, classic. And then you can choose from a bunch of add-ons what you want to add on to your stud. So I actually combined the Apollo and Lucia piece onto one stud because I think it looks really cool. So you have your base item, and then with the add-ons, you can really mix and match up your looks. And I love the style of this brand. They have very chic, timeless designs. These are really beautiful, high quality pieces that will last for years and years and years. You can wear them in the shower while you're working out, do what you gotta do, live your life, and look fabulous. So if you wanted to treat yourself or a loved one, I would highly recommend, and I'll leave all of the information down in the description box below for you. So now onto the fragrances. The first one we have here is House of Sillage Whispers of Truth. This is a little nod to Baccarat Rouge 540. I definitely pick up a bit of that DNA in here, but it's absolutely different enough to where, you know, if you loved both fragrances, you could absolutely have both in your collection and it wouldn't be redundant. This has that familiar airy sweetness, but then it takes it into a citrus floral direction. So at the top we have orange, bergamot, and grapefruit, and I get that citrus experience throughout the whole life of the fragrance. It adds a beautiful, fresh brightness to the scent. This works beautifully in warm weather, but it's still got the lasting power to work in cooler months as well. I get a very modern rose from this scent, and in the base we have a prominent caramel and moss that kind of create that BR 540 feel. If you're someone who doesn't usually gravitate towards citrus fragrances, you like some sweetness in your perfumes, I would highly recommend this because I am also picky with citrus scents. They usually don't wow me, but you've also got other things going on in here that make it really addictive. And I get about 8 hours with moderate projection. Speaking of, here it is, the original. This was my first niche fragrance. It was a blind buy. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't know about all these different sample sites out there, but I was wild for that. Don't do that. I was just so confident after hearing all these glowing reviews, and luckily it worked out very well for myself. And this really just sent me on the trajectory of being obsessed, and just deep diving straight into this passion. If you have not smelled her before, you need to, just for the sake of experiencing it, just to know. And it's hit or miss for people. You're gonna feel one way or the other about it. But to me, it smells like if you took raw sugar and turned that into this amazing cotton candy, but it's not like your, you know, like carnival pink cotton candy. It's like this rich, oh my goodness, like very addictive, sexy cotton candy. I don't know how these notes came together to create this, but that's why he's the master perfumer. It's just enveloping. It's warm, it's got this like woody, ambery feel, and just a big old bucket of saffron, which is glorious. Gives this a trailing, like an insane trailing quality, and I think it just smells magical. At this point, I'm now kind of savoring my last bit because there's so many alternatives that you can get now for this that are at a tamer price. But yeah, it's an incredible scent, and I get all day wear with a strong projection. Then we have Roja 51 Parfum. This is an extremely smooth, elegant, feminine, just beautiful perfume. There are a bunch of floral notes listed, but honestly, the only floral that I can pick out is ylang ylang, 100%. Like, that note is very obvious, and that's one of my favorite notes. I love the warm, sunny, creamy feel that brings to a scent. For me, ylang ylang just smells like a sun goddess. And then this is paired with a really lovely, elegant vanilla. It brings in this soft, demure sweetness, but it's not sugary or gourmand in any way. The raspberry is also really well done in here. Usually that comes off synthetic. Everything smells very natural, polished in this blend. It's a bit powdery. We have some smooth woods and benzoin in the base. I love the smell of this perfume, but for this price, the performance should be spectacular. And this is definitely a softer wearing scent. So once I go through this bottle, I will not be repurchasing it. I get about 4 hours with an intimate projection, and that's fine for, perfumes that don't cost an arm and a leg. And the profile is similar to that of Micallef Ylang in Gold. So I have a perfume that fills that spot for me. And I'm not gonna cry about it when I run out. Luckily, I got it heavily discounted, which I did with a lot of these. This is a beast. You're gonna struggle to get it off. Nishane Nefs. This is for your cold weather season, and it's going to pack a punch. People have quite the reaction to this one. Men and women, I've shown this to a bunch of people. Everyone has loved it so far. It's bold and very well done. The way that this blend was executed is very smooth. A lot of these notes can just completely overtake a scent, but I find that everything works really harmoniously in here. Nothing feels like it's competing. It's this combination of booze, rose, wood, saffron, some sweet notes, leather, amber. Nothing comes off animalic. The sweetness isn't too much, but it just cloaks everything to give it a bit of a syrupy feel. It's also got spice to it. This smells like Arabian royalty to me, just insanely wealthy. This I cannot recommend enough. House of Beau Casablanca. I forgot to mention this earlier, but if I have multiples from a house, I'm just gonna choose to feature one. This is a beautiful, very clean, sophisticated, fresh fragrance that still delivers a unique factor. It has a little bit of a smoky feel to it and a very light amount of sweetness coming in from the fig, and a bunch of white ingredients are listed. So we have white oud, white suede, white tea, copal blanco. This is not what you would expect from seeing notes like tobacco and oud. It's so fresh. It smells very tranquil. It has this luxury hotel feeling by the coast. There's just an element of this fresh ocean breeze. Creamy minerals are listed, and that accord is made up of sage, cashmere musk. So it's got a very comforting, calming feel to it. It's got a beautiful earthiness to the scent. It's very grounding, and it just has this kind of indescribable ethereal quality to it. I think a lot of people would love this, and I get about 6 hours with moderate projection. Then we have Byredo Vanille Antique. This fragrance really suits October season, I think. It makes me think of this like old library. The building is made of all wood. It's dim inside, and it's got these extremely high, dark burgundy curtains. Some candles lit in the corner. This is a bougie personal library, not a community library. This is a rich, warm amber vanilla. Perfectly unisex. I also get this boozy, deep plum. So it kind of smells like there's cognac aging in wooden barrels. This vanilla has a darker kind of syrupy tone. Definitely has a mysterious quality to it for me. It's not your traditional gourmand vanilla, even though I love those as well. And I get all day wear with a strong projection. This is a fun one. Bond number 9, Greenwich Village. I wear this and I feel so girly, flirty, and pink, but luxurious. I love the balance of this whimsical, airy, delightful sweetness from praline, vanilla, and then juicy fruit. There's lychee, mandarin orange, peach musk, and then we've got a delightful like bed of florals in the mix. Peony being the floral that jumps out at me the most, but the water lily is definitely there as well. It gives this fragrance a very fresh feeling, just ever so slightly aquatic, but like a clear water stream, not aquatic as in like oceanic or anything. And then we have some oak moss and ambroxan to ground it. This is a huge compliment getter for me. I can see why. It's just a very likable perfume. And I get about 7 hours moderate projection. This baby packs a punch. Hibiscus Mahajad from Maison. I want to see hibiscus more in perfume because it's so good. It's a floral that has a very obvious fruity undertone, and with hibiscus, I mean, you can make it so fun, and then also depending on what you pair it with, so sexy. And that's this right here, because it's got this very sultry rose in the mix. Even if you're not typically a rose girl, I think you just need to try it. I think you should just sample it because this delivers a wow factor. It's got this addicting creamy vanilla, and then grounding it just a little bit of mint and a very smooth leather. I don't get anything like car leather or anything like that, but it grounds it and gives this fragrance just a touch of darkness. It's fantastic. And this is an extrait de parfum concentration, so we have a high concentration of fragrance oil. It is a beast. Lasts all day. Strong projection for me. Another rose staple in my collection is Delina Exclusif from Parfum de Marly. This is a very sophisticated, grown up, but also sensual fragrance. I love the creamy, powdery character that this has. This has a nice dose of vanilla. It has a woody feel grounding it, and the pear and lychee just make this come to life. It's just yummy. I never get sick of smelling this. I like to have a lot of options with my perfume because I like to switch it up. But this excites me every time. And the musk is so cozy, and it's just got this like come hither effect. And luckily we've got fabulous performance on this one as well. I get all day wear, strong projection. And finally, June Intense, Fragrance du Bois. This is like tropical goddess dreams. Golden tropical expensive body oil is what this smells like to me. It's got tropical fruit, tropical flowers, tiare flower, ylang ylang, musk, and vanilla. There are other notes listed, but that's what I smell. And it's got this beautiful, warm, creamy feel to it. Very solar, a bit balmy. It's definitely a special one in my collection. There's nothing quite like it. It's very refined, very well blended. Like, this is so smooth. You can really feel the quality in this one, and I get all day wear with a nice moderate projection. And that wraps up my list for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so much. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!